Just to talk about something that actually kind of like I'm passionate about. So I got a job one time. I love to do braids, and I love to experiment with my braids, like put different colors, red, blue, black. So I went for a job interview, and it literally just, well, the people I went to do the job interview with, or the colleagues there, looked down on me because my hair was purple. And obviously I got the job eventually. But what I now got to realize apparently afterwards, after I got the job, was the people that were there with the interviewers didn't think I could bring anything to the table, because who comes to a job interview with a purple hair? So my thought or my anger was, what has the color of my hair have to do with what I have in my brain? Because we are so fond of discriminating against people based on how they look, how they appear, whether they have their hair color, their way of dressing, their body art, basically body shaming in general. So it's like I want us to like talk about this because I feel like it's a really big issue. Because especially in Nigeria, we are fond of judging people based on how we see them. We see a guy with dreadlocks. Oh, he can't walk for me. Rasta. He can't. He smokes it, but he can't walk for me. But that guy probably is like the smallest guy in the fucking room. But you will never give him a chance to actually show that, because we already shut him down before he even starts to speak. So
he probably assumed that, like, for you to think that the purple hair, for you to actually the purple hair, that means you must be more crazy in the head. I don't want a crazy person working for me. That's the only conclusion I can come to.
Well, I want to say something about when you talked about your hair being purple and then you went to a workplace. I don't want to counter you or say anything, but I want to say this way that wouldn't you, like, if each and every one of us now, if you're being called to go to a bank for interview, I mean, you know there's a certain kind of dressing. Do you understand? What? No, I said I'm countering you, but I don't want to make you look like. Okay, I'm actually okay.
No, feel free, you're allowed to.
Just come out and say that you're countering.
So anyway, like I said, yeah, with this whole, it's good to be expressive. But then again, I always say something like, if the way you, no matter what we say in this life, you dress the way you want to be addressed. Although it might be negative, it might be positive. But then when you're going for some certain interview, there's the way you dress and they look at you. Do you understand? So like you said, that when you pop your head, they'll be like, nah, like it's too. So I just feel.
But the hair is like, it's not your dressing.
That's what I'm saying.
I was
completely dressed.
You know why?
Organizations
have their rules, so you have to abide by their rules.
What kind of organization was it? What kind of company was it a bank?
It wasn't like an IT.
I understand that there's some extremes and they're judging some people. And back to like add to what James said, I think in every situation there are rules and regulations. And I think that yes, people should be free to express themselves, but I think that you also have to play the part, because when you think about structures and organizations like that, they probably have a certain image that they like to portray, and they're not going to discard that for one person. And I feel like yes, you might be a victim of that circumstance, but there are other places that you most likely work at and they don't care about those things.
That's a cheap reaction for something, because you want to portray an image to who?
And let me explain something to you. If you're going to an interview, just remember that these people are running a business, and the aim of business is to make money. Now, I'll talk to you, like, let's assume it was like a bank you went to, for example, and they complained about your hair. The banks are interested in making money. They are interested in appealing to a certain category, the HNI, the private banking, you understand, the top, like, high net worth customers. Majority of them are conventional, they are not eccentric. Majority of them are from that old school of thought, where, do you understand, a woman should have black hair.
A guy should
do you understand? A guy should, do you understand? So of course, I will prescribe, but if you look at, so for example, someone that's in the media team, or in IT, or someone that is not customer facing. Do you understand? Exactly. I know someone that works in a bank, a local bank, not even one of those international banks, that has dreadlocks, a man. Do you understand? There are people in other banks that have like piercings and all. So it depends on what you do. And if I'm looking at my balance sheet, I'm not going to trade my balance sheet for your satisfaction as an eccentric person.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Actually,
People are just like their parents.
Yeah, that's the point.
What they-
They are
like-
judging.
But that's the point,
So
yeah.
they're not going to
People are
try and
just-
correct the fact that people are judging. They're going to
Adapt, you guys.
Adapt.
Let's go
Yes,
to
Exactly.
If I'm looking for a
Adapting
financial
and the
manager.
problem continues because the purpose for this is to put needles in those
No, but
because
Oh, can I ask
No.
keep adapt. Because if I walk into a company, okay, you're talking about balance sheets and stuff. So what would you rather, the guy that is well dressed but has nothing upstairs, or the guy that has the purple hair but can literally? No, you're getting
There are
me
people
wrong.
who-
They will
let me
get
put
someone
there
that
are people
has
that are ready to align. If you carry that,
The person that will address nice and has some
and
Has to have some yes now, so they will get.
They're trying to make money,
Wow.
and you need their money. You
But
best
shouldn't
align.
we already move
That's
to the
the
point
way it
where they shouldn't matter anymore when we're
Exactly.
So see,
It shouldn't matter, but it kind of matters. Like for instance,
It kind of matters, man.
I actually don't think there's anything. I'm sorry to call it. I don't think there's anything wrong in certain companies having certain rules and regulations in terms of appearance, because different industries have different looks. Like now, if you're in a creative whatever, like girl, like have the longest purple,
Do you understand?
whatever. But like she said, if you're in a client facing, maybe some like an industry where
Nobody
you're
wants to
dealing
part money with someone that looks.
with lots of money. Wait, see.
interesting.
I'm sorry?
Don't forget, I've always been
I will find
rebel,
it
so
interesting if
I
I'm
would
a
want-
movie producer.
No, I would want to hire
Right.
the person. You know why? I know that the person.
For like a horror movie.
No, because look at it this way. Anybody
I
that is
never would
actually
advise.
extreme is someone that I shit you know is like Einstein level, because you're thinking, you know that you're not normal. So you're not on the same playing
Like you're outside the
field.
box.
Exactly. So if I see someone that weird, then that person has something that I can actually get.
I beg you.
You know what I said? Because I'm exactly that. And I know I've worked in corporate, I've worked in.
Yeah, okay, trust me,
I've
I've
always done whatever, looked however, because when I walk in there,
section.
I do creative, I've done media, I've done administrative, and I shit you know, when I walk in there, I let you forget my appearance, because by the minute we start talking, you know,
Oh yeah,
very
girl.
important as well.
Yeah.
You just that some people don't get to that stage of talking. You just, you know what?
But the thing is, but another no, see.
limitation is that's what we're talking about,
Yeah.
like, because that in itself is
It's
the
the problem.
But do you want to be? Okay, there's something that really bothers me a lot, Sha. Sometimes, not all the time, because then you know how we always talk about the whole art, like body art shaming and everything, and how it favors those that come around from outside. Now I'll say one thing. There was something that was said in Trevor Noah's book one time, is that when the white people left, or when they took over, when they left and left black people to do their thing, we just started hating each other, just like that. Because then you see someone with tattoos, someone with piercing and everything cannot relate with your fellow indigene. But then they bring someone from outside, maybe to become a doctor or something, and they want to treat you, and you're like, oh, Oyibo, this one, your tattoos are fine. And it doesn't really make sense, because, I mean, why are you giving that person so much respect? Because they are coming from outside. And I will say one thing, maybe apart from the fact that it's an African thing, because we feel that we've demeaned ourselves so low, as we set the bar so low that we see them as gods.
Yes, we have a complex.
So the complex is the white
Because it's the same reason why. It's the same reason why in some offices.
It's not even just that.
In some offices where smoking is allowed.
Yeah.
As a Nigerian staff, if you go for your smoke break, they will still look at you some type of way. But once Mr. Francis from France goes outside to take his cigarettes, nobody's going to
You
hold
understand that? Oh yeah, he's supposed to.
Yeah, he's a white man. That's a
It's not just white,
Expatriate came here, and then one of the heads of department who also smokes went with him to take his smoke, and then like, oh my god, how can he? How can he be possible? And then like, I don't understand, but his Oga, who is also a very senior person, and who has a reputation, and like, yeah, but it's white now. This one's white. He's our own.
That is very. I think it also comes back to how does that affect my ability to work? I mean, like someone just mentioned earlier that if you're in the military in Nigeria, you cannot have tattoos, you cannot have piercings and everything. How does me having that to stop, like, prevent me from being able to fight an opponent? Like, how does that? Like, it
Even
doesn't.
if you don't know,
It's
because it
just.
means I'm a bad guy.
Nigerians
Exactly.
like tattoos and extra piercings as irresponsibility.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so funny because I'm like, you can't judge like people.
So I just want to feel like I think everything is about the westernized culture because I feel like they've seen that like white people can go crazy when they have the freedom and like whatever to do everything. But I feel like what the culture that we're holding on to has also been westernized culture. Like they were the ones that enforced these ideas that we have, or like exactly what we think as exactly. But now they are moving forward. They are moving forward, and we're still here like, no, we have to hold this one. They have said to us now that we can't take that Western.
This is the
Not to the average Nigerian. Not the average Nigerian. The average Nigerian is not moving.
No. A lot of millennials that
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That the average Nigerian is still stuck. Let's talk about the corporate life and that life. Yes, the educated, the non-educated.
Okay, well, yes.
Here's something very funny and then see tattoos. I'm like, what?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say a story. So I got stopped by police, right? I was trying to I was doing this exhibition. I was trying to go to the exhibition, and at this time I hadn't changed. I was wearing a baggy shirt and like shorts, baggy clothes. And the guy, and I had my normal afro on, so you can already tell that he's probably thinking I'm a guy. So he stopped me and he thought I was driving a pink Canto, and he was like, that's why you're driving. Whose car is this? Blah blah. This is my car. So he was like, are you a girl? And I'm like, yes. He was like, are you a girl? I'm like, yeah, I'm a girl. Blah blah. He was like, no, you're not a girl. In fact, let me touch your breast to see if I'm a girl. Maybe I should see your vagina. Let me know that you're not like you're probably a girl. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, how is this happening right now? Like, are you serious? Like honestly.
Wow.
No,
Yes.
it's definitely.
I've never been a victim of SARS before. I've never been, and sometimes I relate to it because I see a lot of people that have been victims of SARS. But then I drive and SARS stops me, and they just ask me normal question because I'm always knotted up and everything tied up and do you understand? And don't put. Responsible. I am responsible. Abamo, this beard are not even that much. So sorry. So I would say something like I don't want to put myself in that situation to do this, do that, and they will stop. You don't want to know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Living like to now make sure that you don't get in trouble. Like you're living on eggshells.
Nigeria is worth pretending for.
This is what pretending for. Not your whole life. Not your whole life.